Going. We need to get the energy up in the room because we're here to celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. Maya Angelou. So, greetings everyone! Yes. Ain't that a bit better? Good. So welcome everybody, and thank you for coming out and supporting the Still I Rise, the Maya Angelou Film Festival. My name is Charmaine Simpson. I'm one of the directors of Black History Studies, and we welcome you here today. A Black History Studies tradition, if you can turn to the person beside you, in front of you, and greet them and say hello, and we get started. Hello. So welcome. Thank you everybody for braving the tube strike and supporting this event today. I hope it wasn't too much of a nightmare to get here, and we thank you. So today is the launch event of the Still I Rise, the Maya Angelou Film Festival. This is a festival created by myself, Charmaine Simpson, and Mark Simpson at the back, and we represent Black History Studies. And this event has been funded by Film London and also the BFI Audience Network. And we give thanks for them to allowing us to put on this event via the Boost Award, which we applied for last year. Before we start, I'd like to say a big thanks and welcome, and I hope you enjoy the music of Iyanna. Iyanna is one of our talented ex-students. She came and said, "Oh, I do violin," and she showed us examples of her work, and I said I have to involve her in this event as well because Maya Angelou loved music, and I thought it'd be a good way of introducing her and just get the spirits and the vibe going, having some music before an event, because we know that African people, we like music, so that was a good way of introducing the event. You agree? Yes. Agree. Good. So, before we start, I'd like to give big thanks and support to Sister Dawn for allowing us to use this space. And she's made this event possible today as well. And we also thank the Having Gay Libraries. Another shout out as well. We have to give thanks to Empress Jai. In celebration of our sister, Dr. Maya Angelou. So we big round of applause to welcome her, please. Let her introduce herself, and she's a remarkable, amazing woman. So she doesn't need much introduction, and she's just brilliant, and I love her to bits. So we have to give thanks to her. So yes, round of applause for Empress Jai. Thank you very much.
Now, I hear you give a reception to Charmaine, yeah? But I want you to rise up the room now, as we are celebrating Dr. Mama Maya Angelou life. Not true? Yes? And when we celebrate with people, we're not for quiet about it. We're not for quiet people. So let me hear you. Evening greetings, people. Yes. In true traditional style. Now what's nice is that we have some young people with us today, and we must cherish them. Because remember, I am going to be handing this baton. This is a race. We start the race, but I know we are finish it. Always remember that. So what's good is we have the young among us, tomorrow people, and we must big them up. So who we have here? Let me ask this young lady her name.
My name's Akua.
Ooh, Akua. Do you know the meaning of your name, Akua?
That I was born on a Wednesday.
You hear? You learned something already, don't you? Out of the mouth of the baby of tomorrow. All right, give thanks, Akua. And you, my young lady?
My name's Saffron.
Ooh, Saffron. Do you know the meaning of your name? Yeah? Well, I'm going to give you some work to do to go and research and ask mommy and daddy where you got your name from and why they named you Saffron. But your name compliments you. You're both Akua, Saffron, beautiful girls. Thank you.
My name is Sky.
You're here? You're here? All right, Sky. And tell me if you know the meaning behind your name.
No.
No? So what you going to do?
Go and research it.
Yeah, because remember, you know, give thanks, yeah? Akua, Saffron, Sky. Any more children in the house? Don't hide from me. None of you big people don't put up your hand. Don't do it. Where?
It's running away.
Give thanks. Don't run away. Shout your name and tell me. No? Alright, I'm going to come back to you later, yeah? Yeah? Is that my girl? That's not my girl, Shy.
Yes.
No, man. Come to Auntie Empress. Come. Come to me, man. Come on, Shamar. Come. Don't hide. And when you get shy, alright, we're going to call you later. There you're going to talk, reason. Okay, so Akua, Saffron, and Sky, welcome. And I want you to pay particular attention to what I'm going to share with everybody tonight. Will you do that? You see, when you go back to school, September, yes? And when October comes, what normally happens in your school? What do you celebrate? What month is it in your school in October? What goes on? What sort of things do they start talking about? Whose history? Akua?
Well, I don't really go to school, but we don't really celebrate things, but I guess I do celebrate the meal of my ancestors.
That's a start. So you see, you're already on the pathway to knowing who you are, because it's about identity. And the first part of that is about our naming, our rites of passage, knowing who we are. So I'm tasking you, whether you're homeschooled, whether you go back to school at the beginning of term, to let them know that your history is all year round. It can't fit in 1 month. You hear me? All right? And you tell them, you take away main points from this today. You start to talk about Mother Maya Angelou. They make sure that they know, because there's many ways that you can celebrate her life. You go to school and we encourage you with your literacy and your numeracy. She was strong on the literacy. Strong in many areas, but that's something I want you to pay attention to. All right? Will you do that? Watch it, you know, because I'm coming back to you and answer some questions. Make sure you pay attention. Okay. All right. And that goes for the elders as well. You know, we have our grandparents, we as the older ones in the family. Do we sit the children around us at our feet? Or do we have them sitting at the computer, looking at the internet, book face, tweeting? No, we need to have them. We laugh, but it's a serious thing. We need to return to telling our story and sharing our journey with our children. Very important for that. And I think this is the woman that can help us to get on that footsteps in the right direction, right pathway, to recognize how important it is to share our story. Her story has strengthened many of us. And I hope from you leave today that if you didn't know something about Maya, or you never knew nothing about her at all, that you will be inspired to go away and start to read some of the beautiful works that this lady has penned. Will you do that? Can I get an ashe? Ashe. No, Mom, they want the time. No. Ashe. Ashe. Right, let the journey begin. Give thanks. And let me please one more time salute Mark and Charmaine from Black History Studies. These are people that are doing things to make sure that our history is indelibly inscribed. The history of all people, because no matter where we hail from, when we celebrate other people, we celebrate ourselves. Do we hear that? All right? Sister Dawn, love you like cooked food. Yes. All right. Good. And don't feel no way to ask questions, but be mindful that we're not going to be here until paying rent after 9 o'clock. So you have to help me, can be bad at that as it is. All right. So I just want to say something. Akua, Saffron, Sky. A word about Black History Month. I said it before and I say it again. Repetition for emphasis. Our history cannot be contained where? In 1 month. So we have a task to do, particularly those of you who are parents who will have children in the education system. Try to encourage them to celebrate, to learn about, to share the knowledge, that interchange of encouragement outside of just October. Because bear in mind, you can't celebrate anybody's history in 1 month. So we need to make sure this is indelibly inscribed on the curriculum and that we encourage the celebration and the knowledge taking to be all out throughout the year. You hear me? Yes? You're not. That's good. Maya used her life to celebrate her history, her story, our story, her story. In addition, she used her life to challenge the injustices that we know plague our communities. Yes? In her own words, she said, how important it is for us to recognize and celebrate our heroes and sheroes. Would you agree with that? Yeah. What really comes from doing that, audience? Somebody, anybody, more than one, tell me, what really comes when we celebrate? How does it make us feel?
Proud.
Aye, proud. And nothing wrong with being proud if it's used, if pride is used in the right way. Not as an abuse of power, but to show that we acknowledge who we are and we recognize what is the being, the human being. What is the world, what is the nation. When we use it in the right way, it's a good thing, is it not? I saw a hand from one of our little ones. Was it you, Sky? What were you going to say?
It makes me feel happy.
Yeah? So parents, we have work to do. What about you? Tell me, Saffron. How does it make you feel? Glad? Say it again.
Glad.
Okay, so happy and glad. Those are positive emotions. Yes.
It makes me feel like I have my very own powers and I'll have myself soon.
You hear the future leaders then? Yeah, very important. And that's how we need our children to feel. Any child, when they're going to school and they feel valued, they feel acknowledged, they will learn, they will be receptors to knowledge. So we have to do our part. If it's not there, bring it to the school, encourage the school, invite Black History Studies to come in and help the school on that journey if you don't feel that they're meeting the needs of your young person. But remember, knowledge of self begin where? Where? School? Hold on. School is your surrogate and you don't need a replacement. Knowledge begins with you in the family home. You're talking about adornment, how you adorn your home. What's in your home? When your children look, are they proud of the images that adorn your walls? Ask yourself the truth. Can they identify with it? Are we afraid to adorn ourselves with things that represent clothing, fabrics that celebrate who we are? I don't say we can't wear a suit, you know. I do legal work and I don't have no choice. I have to go into that environment dressed appropriately. However, I always have a little something on me that tell people, you know, this lady here, you know me, I'm happy with who me is. I'm comfortable in the skin I'm in. And that's what knowing who you are, having the knowledge, using that knowledge in the right way does for any child. But Black children are in need of this at the moment. Yes? All right. And Maya, she recognized that. Hear what she said now? No man can know where he's going unless he knows exactly where he has been and exactly how he arrived at his present place. No man, woman, or child. It's applicable to all. Is it not? Yeah? Are we in agreement? Yes.
Well, it's a beautiful event. I'm so glad I've come because it's really great that after her death, no one's forgotten about Maya Angelou because her story is so important. And like, I'm a young person myself, it's really good for me to keep hearing about what people in the past have done for me to be as expressive as I can be today.
The evening with Maya Angelou was fantastic. I really learned a lot. I should know more actually, especially for my age, but it's very good to see the young people here tonight and it's fantastic. Also with regard to being held at Marcus Garvey, we have to do our bit to actually ensure it stays alive. So that's all I wish to say. My name's Herman, I'm a local resident.
I found the event really exciting because I got to learn more about Maya and where she comes from and what language she speaks. I found the event really exciting because I got to learn so much about Maya, even though I don't know that much.
Hi, I'm Maya. I came to the Maya Angelou event today. I learned a lot of things about her life, her childhood that I didn't know about. I've read some of her books and I've done learned a lot about her poems. I do a lot of spoken word and acting, so it's kind of informed me, inspired me to do more and to write more, always put pen to paper wherever I am, no matter what. So yeah, thank you for today, and it's great for kids, it's great for older people, it's good for everyone really. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, I've just attended an event, the Maya Angelou presentation, Empress Jai. Really, really good presentation, very informative. I liked her methods that she used. She engaged the audience really well, especially the younger ones. She used call and response, so she said something to us and then we responded. She also spoke in patois, which was, I thought, very, very effective. She spoke to her audience and she regularly engaged us in the presentation and tried to find out what we already knew, and it was really, really informative, and I'm really glad I came. Just another brilliant event from Black History Studies, and I'll be coming to the next event, which is Why the Caged Bird Sings, which is the film of Maya Angelou's life. Thank you.
Bernie Grant at Marcus Garvey Library, supporting the British History Studies, Black History Studies, Black History Studies, with their video and film launch on Maya Angelou, a life experience, yeah? Check it out. Don't be late, make sure you be here, yeah? It's an event that's going on for, how long is it? A week, a couple of weeks? Make sure you turn out to the event, support it. Black History Studies are doing fantastic work throughout the year. Support family, yeah? Hotep, amen, Ra. Where else?